Walmart special.
Here.
All right. Here we are, Elk Trip 2020. Let's get you in focus here. We are on our way. We are going through Iowa. We got DUG in the driver's seat. Got Mark in the back and Russ in the back. We are on our way. Let's see, we got big plans to shoot big elk, walk away with some meat. So we got a long ways to go yet, probably 13 hours. We're just halfway through Iowa. Get out there sometime early tomorrow morning to Steamboat. And from there we will head up the mountain after we pick up Cousin Bobby. And yeah, we're stoked. It's elk season. You see we're very COVID safe in the back with Mark.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You got anything to say there, Pops?
No.
It's pretty typical.
Had to think about it. That's
But,
actually not typical. Usually has lots to say.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
And he had it like in the back corner of his lip. He trashed it. I'll have to show you. But I'm so lucky he didn't snap the line. I can't believe it, because there's no way. I just had to keep letting the line out, or he was going to snap it real quick.
Good grief.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, I'm done. I caught my one. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, actually, I almost got the midnight ticket here. But you know, we're getting the next
America. Nebraska. The good life. Yo, what's up everybody? So it is Thursday, October 8th. We just made it to camp. We drove all night. We ended up having some trouble with the trailer. Part of the metal flew off, so we stopped and we slept for a little bit. We just made it into camp, threw a little bit of stuff outside, out of the trailer, and now we are heading up to Glass. It's early, it's dry. But this is a good opportunity. We'll get to scout this morning and tomorrow morning. Get a real good feel for where these elk are. So we're heading up to our Glass spot now. It's nice with this spot that we're going is it's real close to camp as far as glassing. So we're heading up the mountain to our spot and we'll check in once we get up there. So, spent the last 15 minutes scouting this mountain range behind me. It's hard to see, but there's a tree back in here. I can't see it, it's blurry, but I saw a big elk up on the hill there. Weren't able to get the spotting scope on it soon enough to know what it is, but we stood here for the last 10-15 minutes and scouted and glassed this whole ridge here. We didn't see anything else. We know from past years though that there's more than just one in there. It's tough with these Quakies and all these bulls in here. Those elk, they disappear. And what these things they tend to do is they're down low early in the morning, and as they go to bed, they work their way up the hill. So that's exactly what that big elk, whatever it was by itself, was up by these pines up in here, and he worked himself up. Typical, like I said, what they do. So well, Cousin Bobby was down here doing some fishing. What did he catch himself?
Try to pull them out. There you go. There you go, kids.
Nice. That's a pretty nice rainbow though.
Yeah.
All right, out for the evening scout tonight. 5 of us hustled up this lookout again. It's real close to camp. Got our eyes on a couple good bulls already. That same unicorn bull we saw this morning. There's another bigger one with them too, but these bulls are bouncing these cows back and forth. So get some film here and show you guys. Can you get a good view of that bull then? He's still standing right on the edge with a couple cows.
The one on the edge looks like a cow.
Yeah, there's 2 of them standing there. He's by the green evergreen tree. Videotaping. Coming out of the left?
Yeah.
The one of the green, the unicorn he's right, you can see he's right by that lone pine.
What's the one in the Quakey? Is that
There's a couple.
Yeah, they're almost to the green.
that green pine tree on top?
Yeah.
Closest.
Oh, that bull's coming out, the big one. Big bull's coming out.
Which one is he?
He's up top.
Yeah, the biggest can.
Oh my goodness. Look at that bull. Holy shit.
He's the one up high, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's a moose.
Yeah, he's got some green, those cows around him.
Right? That's what you're looking at? He looks like the biggest one.
Yeah. You on there?
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's a tip. He's just caught up with him. Yeah. Oh, there's 5?
Oh, you're looking even higher than
Yeah, they're way at the very top. Yeah. The very top.
behind the big bull?
I'm looking at 3 right now. Like way on the ridge line up there. Up in that green stuff.
Oh, you're looking at that.
Like the skyline.
Yeah, that's the unicorn. The unicorn's up in there. I'm looking at this other bull where they first originally came out. This other bull's bigger than.
He's standing on the left. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Broadside there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
He's right on the edge of the sage.
Yep. Dude, I can see his little. Yeah, I see him over there.
Yeah, you can see the horns on here.
And then you can see there's a whole slew of elk just behind him. 200 yards behind him.
Isn't that Quakey?
Yeah. Right? So where that bull is standing, there's like a yellow line of Quakies, and just above that yellow line, probably 200-300 yards behind them, there's a whole other herd in there. I see 6 in that lower meadow.
Interesting that they're going that direction at night though.
Yeah.
That's
Different.
It's almost the wind direction though, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're going into the wind.
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
Take a look at him.
Look at that elk.
Yeah, take a look at him. See him? That sage, the top.
Oh, shoot, I don't think you can even see him from here.
Right on the
No,
top.
not that one. That one. Like,
Yeah, I
above
see
that.
him.
I mean, like, way back. Way back.
I see the one that's on the top of that tip.
Yeah.
That looks like a cow to me.
There's different terminology besides the green tree. Trying to help our brother out here.
To me, that looks like a cow. Not very
A
big.
little nipple.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a long ways away.
You're looking at this yellow tree that's right in front of us, just up to the left of it, right, Mark? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where I can see that.
Yeah, that's a good lens on there. Yeah.
Holy crap, they are just walking it. The grass is moving
Shit doesn't
everywhere.
know
Look
when
at
you
this.
by the truck.
No, he's gonna go the other way.
Don't make me put it in reverse. Good chicken. Good day. All right, here we are. It is Friday, the day before the big elk hunt. Doing a little hanging out.
A little marination here.
Little marination
Little
here. We got
marination.
some, what are those, Mark? Ribeyes?
The beef tenderloin.
Beef tenderloin. We got that for tonight.
We're packing in the fluids.
Cousin Bobby's here.
Due to
Drinking
fluid
himself
loss
some-
that's likely to happen tomorrow.
Absolutely. We're hydrating up. You guys, a little rundown of camp. Where should we start here? Well, here we are.
Here at the 105-degree tent.
Yes. This is our view. As you can see, we're sitting here watching the mountainside. Let's start over here at the cook trailer. We got some tables flipped over. It's from the hurricane that's hitting. Yeah, it's Doug's fault. Here's our door. Had a little issue on the way here. Give us a like if you've ever seen the metal rip off the side of your trailer. All right. So going into the cook tent here, we got our freezer. This will be where we put some meat tomorrow. You see we got the essentials. Bush. Got a little bit of stuff up there. Got a heater, keep her warm. You know what area? And then we got propane tank. That's how we're running our stuff, but pretty simple. Got a lot of food in here. Got some stuff in the bench. And got our cook stove, drinks, the essentials up in here. Got some lights for when it's dark out. But we got a trailer hook up here. See, we got this hooked up. That hooks up to the generator, and that's how we get power in here in the morning for the heater, as well as some lights. So pretty simple, pretty sweet. I got the meat packs right here. Those are essential. And let's head this way. So we work our way off to the north. That little tent over there, that's the shitter. We don't need to do anything special over there, but I'll show you a little contraption we got in there. It's drier than a fart out here, so can't really do much, but here's the shitter. Got ourselves a little toilet seat on a mounted 2x4s, and take a garbage bag. We dig a great big deep hole for 5 guys. You can imagine how deep that'd be for a week. And cousin Bobby did the honors this year and dug that for us. But yeah, so we're going over here, the side of the tent. Sure, why don't you get that for us here? Show the viewers at home just how sweet of a guy you are. So the tent during the day.
Zoom in on the CO2 monitor.
Yes, we're safety here. Going into the tent, which is extremely hot. Temps right now are about mid-70s. But here we go. This is my cot. Got ourselves the Boss XL here. It's a nice cot. Plenty of room. Probably enough room for 2. But I got the sleeping bag, got the pillow, got the beanie. That's good at night. Wearing sweatpants and sweatshirt. Stays warm. Got some of the hunting clothes, the hunting boots. On this end, see, we got the ventilation in here. Got some lights, but we got Mark's stuff here, Mark's cot. We got entries on both sides. Got a little light here. We need that at night. And here's our little propane stove. Usually we have a wood stove, but they got a big burning ban here in Colorado because we got all kinds of fires. We went into town today, and I'll cut to some of that video of the fire now. But it's pretty wild. We figured it out. It's about, what did we say it was? 157,000 acres at the Mullen Fire right now, burning.
46 square miles.
246 square miles. 16 miles by 16 miles to give you just an idea how big it is. So you can't have anything with open flame out here right now. Or if you do, like with this propane stove, it's got to have an on-off switch is what we got. So we got a little fan, we turn that on, just kind of circulates the warm air in here. We got Bobby's stuff over here. His little cot, we got a lot of room in here. So we usually sleep 4 in here. This year we got 3 because we got another tent on this side. So we'll go back around. We'll go out the same way we came in. It's hot as hell in this tent right now. What do we got? There's a thermostat over here. Sweet Aunt Jemima, that's the heat. That ain't the time, that's the heat. It's 105. We could cook pizzas in here. So we're gonna get the hell out of here just because it's so freaking hot. this baby up. We got enough horse flies around that we could cook for dinner, so let's close that up. All right, circling our way over somebody else's old camp. Again, this is the view that we're looking, and this is where we're hunting. It's just amazing. This whole area up in here, all these meadows. You can see some of the meadows in front of me here, and then all these saddles. These saddles are great for the elk. When we went out this morning to scout it from this spot over here to our left, we could hear a bull bugling and the yellow quakies in there, and we could hear another one off to the left in that direction. I've been seeing some elk down in this meadow, but from where we're seeing the elk, we're glassing them at about a mile. So it's a long ways. It takes a long time to get up there, but back outside now the tent. Here's our stove going up. We got a 20-pound hooked up to it now. For those of you that are curious, take about 20 pounds a night. That's how much it runs. But a couple chairs here if you feel like sitting in the heat and turning it into a lobster. But there's the boys sucking some more beer. Going back to the other tent here. Now this is where the freaky firemen are. In here, we got the old man's over here. You can see this. This is a CPAP machine. We don't really know what he does with it, but it does something. If you can imagine what wearing one of those around your head looks like, that's exactly what it looks like. So I got a little heater in here. I guess they got a little chilly last night, but we got Russ's stuff. I think this tent's 12 by 12. They got her packed full of their stuff, so it's pretty full. It's also about 174 degrees in this one. So let's get out. So yeah, that's about it. Pretty simple. Life in Colorado. But see, they got the Dodge Ram here like a rock. You know how the song goes. But yeah, we got some water jugs, some grills. Got here. My dad and Russ, they took off on the four-wheeler. Taking a big old ride going all the way up around the mountain. Show them some area. But yeah, that's about it. We're just relaxing in the heat of the day, drying out some clothes, hanging up some clothes, sucking some brews before the big hunt tomorrow. Do some scouting again tonight. Hopefully we see the same thing we saw last night and make a game plan. But that's about it. We will catch you guys shortly. I'll probably cut some videos of us scouting tonight and come up with a game plan for tomorrow. Opening morning. It's pretty dark on camera.
Yeah?
It's pretty dark in the tent.
Is it 3:30 or?
I don't know. It's beer 30, that's what it is. Ooh.
How's that there? Put some light on the subject here.
What do you think, Cousin Bobby? What's gonna happen today?
Yep. We're gonna get the bull down by 8 o'clock. Then I'm going to run up over the hill and head for the nearest fire. Hell if I'm dragging one out.
No packing for you this year?
No packing.
No packing for you this year.
Good luck. See you later.
Alright,
I'll
everybody.
go fishing.
Final thoughts?
And in parting.
3:38, October 10th. We want to be out of camp by 4 o'clock. We got 20 minutes to grab some food and get our lives straightened out. And then we're heading up the mountain. We'll see you there.
I don't think we can straighten out our lives.
That's probably true. And we would need a lot more than 20 minutes.
Yeah, a lot more time.
Right now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but we got a big herd elk below us, probably at least 20 to 30, probably closer to 30. Mark and I are going along this hillside trying to cut them off. We got a pretty good idea where they're going to go. So stick with us. We'll get some action here soon. $172 from here. Huh? Yeah. There you go. There you go. They're crossing. Three of them went by. Eric, you're on the wrong side. They're going up the other side. Yeah. If you're gonna go, you gotta go now. They're already past us. When you were digging in your backpack, 4 of them went through. When you were digging in your backpack, 4 of them went through. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if that was Russ or not. Maybe he got his gun fixed. Oh, yeah. Shit, that might push those down up this way. These might come back around. There he is. Cow, I think. Probably not gonna shoot that. There's another one. Might be a bull. By the pine tree. To the right of the pine tree. Do you think I should shoot that mark or no? Those are cows. Is that a bull? That's a little spike. How far is that? 200. Not even. It's a spike though. He's too small. Bull, nice bull. It's a legal bull. Should I shoot it? Just shoot it. Let's. Yeah. Can you get a clear shot at it? I will. If I take him. Oh shit! Is it legal? If you can take him, just put it right on him. I'm probably better here. There's 3 more coming. Ooh, nice. I don't know what I got on video, but it's pointing that direction.
He's down. He's down. He went straight the frick down. Straight the down. Sorry about my camera skills there. I was high-fiving Eric after he just dropped one here. We're gonna shut this off because I'm shaking probably more than he is right now. I'm guessing 4x4. Oh shit, we got elk down below too. We got some staring at us down this trail. They don't want to. Oh, they're heading down. Oh, that's a bull.
That's a unicorn.
That's a bull. I'm trying to. That's a little raghorn. It's a raghorn. Hold on.
Elk all over the place, dude. I think I remember.
Well, Eric, let's hear it. Was it worth getting up at 2 o'clock this morning and?
So we get up, give you guys a play-by-play. So we've been watching these elk for the last 2 days. From way down our camp. Our camp's way down over here. You can't see it now, but we've been watching these elk up here. We knew that there was more elk in here. We could hear some bugling, but a lot of these back ridges you can't see when you're glassing. So Mark and I got up ass early this morning and we hiked a long ways on steep terrain, and we got way up and we circled these elk. And as soon as we got up here, we could see them down below us in the meadow, which it's so dry out here. You guys can probably hear how crunchy it is. They haven't had rain out here for months. And so these elk are all going lower to get this water. And we saw these elk down below here. And we were probably back a good, maybe 300 yards. And we could see that they were starting to head up, running pretty quick. So Mark and I took off. We came to this spot where we thought maybe they'd go, and we saw a couple right away, and I was trying to get my shooting sticks out so I could get a solid stop, or solid point or whatever. But then we could see the elk over here in the trees, and they were coming up as I was trying to get my shooting sticks out. And then they kind of went over the hill, but then there was a gunshot back that direction. They came back this way, and just on the side of that ridge, which we figured was probably about 200, they started coming. And we let about 3 cows go, and I got an either or tag, but I really wanted to shoot a bull because I've never shot a bull. And that nice bull comes out, probably what, Mark, 200?
Yeah.
It's probably 200.
I'm gonna rearrange it here just in a second, but yeah.
He was walking real slow, and I should have probably taken him when he was walking real slow, but I just wasn't on him decent, and I waited, and he stopped, and I had a little hole in the branches, and I pulled the trigger. And everything you want to see as an elk hunter, just the rear end drop, and down goes the front. So we smoked him. So we haven't gone over yet. Mark and my dad and
good clean kill.
Bobby, my dad, and Russ. They're heading up this way. Russ is having gun trouble, I guess. So they're gonna head up this way, and there's still a lot of elk down below us. So he can use my gun, but we're stoked. We got elk. We got elk. Dead bull.
Nice job, buddy. That's the man right there.
That's the one.
Nice 5x5 bull, Colorado elk, opening morning.
Public land.
Do it yourself.
DIY. Cool. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for coming along. Had a hell of a hike.
Thanks for slowing down and waiting for me to catch up to you.
Yeah. probably what, about a 3-hour walk this morning?
Oh yeah.
3-hour walk to get up here in the dark. But we saw these elk right away. They were down below us, and we knew we had to get up. We figured they'd be coming up high, and that's exactly what they did. They ended up coming up high this morning, and they were moving pretty quick. So we knew we had to move quick, and we ended up probably 2 ridges over, and we hustled over here, and we were able to cut them off and get this boy right here. So we're happy. We got a lot of work to do this afternoon, but we're on the board. We got one more tag in camp, and we're looking forward to the rest of the week.
Yeah, off to a good start.
Yeah.
More to follow. Very nice. Congratulations, young man.
Thank you, sir. First bull.
How's it going, boys? I'm filming.
We going.
We going?
We cutting. We're going for the back straps and the tenderloins.
Didn't find the bullet hole yet, huh?
Might have scared him to death, but did its purpose.
He saw a redhead in the woods and he didn't know what to do, so he had a heart attack.
That's exactly what it was.
Oh my God.
So there's a cold. I got ginger. You land your own damn hide.
You're out. I don't give a shit.
Well, we got father and son. One's got a sharp knife in his hand. They might be having a slight argument. I don't know if this is good. But then again, we've seen this before, haven't we, Russ?
It's just hunting.
What do you think, Russ?
I have.
Yeah, I have too. Okay. Well, and then we're going to be hauling her right up there towards the sun, about 400 yards to the ATV trail. Camp, again, is way down there. Mark is on his way to get the ATV.
Final pack out. That one. Got the boys. Bobby's got the horns, Mark's got the hind. Pops is up the hill already. It's a hike. All right, good morning, everybody. Here we are. It is Sunday, October 11th, here in the beautiful state of Colorado. You serious, Clark? We got cousin Bobby out here. We got Mark, and we got Dad down here. So, what's?
Did you get your fantasy picks in, or are you gonna be all kind of screwed
I
up?
did not get my fantasy picks in.
Okay.
As long as I score more than 56 points this week, I'll be happy. So what we got here, folks, we did not go out this morning. We all kind of slept in. But we did some scouting here on our this year mountain. And you see Mark still watching, but we did see some elk. We saw some elk in this lower meadow down here. And we saw some way up top up there. We saw 7 up top and 3 down below. Trying to make a play on this afternoon, but we're thinking. Oh yeah, and we're sitting here, and then a cow and a calf just come running about 100 yards away here. No rifles in hand, but I think they were a little smaller anyway, so 2 points for the elk. But yeah, so we're deciding what to do today. We got some rain moving in, at least we think. That's what the weather forecast said a couple days ago. So we're trying to figure out what we want to do this afternoon, but we think we're going to make a play of 3 of us are going to stay in camp and cut up some meat this afternoon, and then Russ, who's got the other tag, and then my dad, they're going to head up on the way far side of the top of this mountain and drop down and try and get an eye on some of these elk that were moving into the bedding area here at first light. So see how it goes. We might do some exploring today, but yeah, it's another beautiful day in Colorado. We're all stoked, and might drink a little bit more beer today and hopefully shoot another elk. Well, we ran into town Sunday morning, and conditions changed rapidly. It was by 60 degrees this morning. Now it's about 30, and as you can see, this is Colorado. This is a little more like it. It's our mountain up there, which can't really see right now, but we got little bit of work to do. We're going to start cutting up my bull this morning and this afternoon, get a little lunch. It sounds like a couple of the boys are going to head out to the top of the mountain or somewheres out here, see if Russ can fill his tag. So it's looking promising, looking good. The weather conditions are awesome. Not nearly as crunchy, obviously. We got rain and then we got snow. So we're going to do some cutting up here and let some time pass by, and boys will be out tonight, and I think we're going to do some filming right here from camp, from where they're going to be. We should get some pretty cool footage. So let's start cutting up some elk meat.
It's a lot easier to put on when your hands aren't all sweaty.
Want your hands up? I'll take one, sir. See what we got for bones. I'd get 20 yards up there and look left. They're right in these quakies. They're moving left. Right there, Russ. Russ, stop. Up there on the hill. See it standing there? Moving left, both of them. See them? Up there. There's another one. Just stay on that opening. Move up there a little bit. 350. It was up by that white popple tree right above that mule deer. It was 100% an elk. Yep, right there, coming out, Russ, coming out. Want us to stop it?
Yes.
Hey! Hey! Right there's your shot. Might be another one. Another one coming.
Do a cow call. I don't see it.
Just wait. Here it comes. Here it comes. Shoot again. Reload. 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 Hey! Reload again.
I missed him.
There's another one standing there way left. Out there in the pines. No, I would just wait. Yeah.
Those pines. Oh, 3.
1, 2, 3,
There's a fourth one.
4,
This is the fourth.
5 coming out. Alright, to give you guys a little bit up to date what has been going on. So this morning we went out, Russ, my dad, and I crossed the river, went to a meadow, and right away I started seeing some elk way up high on the mountain, pretty close to the area where I shot mine. And first I saw 2, and then there was another one that joined them. And we decided to make a move probably about an hour into the hunt to try and cut these elk off. They kind of were working down the mountain and working off to the north. So Russ, myself, and my dad, we circled around. We got to the first spot, and they were just coming through a little clearing. They were about 300 yards. And as he was going through they were going through the clearing. Russ had a little bit difficulty trying to find him because it was so thick. And just about the time he did get him on, get on the elk, they were jumping just way too fast across the opening, so he wasn't able to get a shot off. So then we quick backed out and we circled down to the north again, made about a 200-yard move, and came down to this area where I'm standing now. And we sat here for a little bit and we didn't see anything, and we actually thought that they had passed us. And just as we were about to turn out and walk back to camp, I looked up on the hill up by this pine thicket up here, and they started busting through the gap. And Russ got the first shot off. It was a cow, and he must have missed because the cow just stood there looking around. But then as it started walking again, he took a second shot, and it didn't look hit as it kind of worked its way into the pines. But just to be sure, my dad and Russ are kind of crossing this low ravine in front of me here, and they're gonna head up to where the shot was just to make sure there's no blood. So we checked the footage, and it didn't look like the elk was hit, but you never know. These things are pretty resilient, so they're gonna check that out. And if there is no blood, then we're gonna head back to camp, try and get up with a game plan this afternoon. We heard a couple different bulls bugling this morning. Both of them were on public, so might try and put a move on one of them this afternoon, and if not this afternoon, probably for sure tomorrow morning. Hopefully they're bugling like they were this morning. So hang tight. Hopefully we'll find some blood up there. If we don't, well, chalk it up to hunting. So see how it goes here. So there they are, right at the point of impact. Dad's looking around. Russ must be in the pines looking for blood, but he's standing right there where the second shot was. Alright, so just got the signal from him up there behind me. No blood. So looks like it was a clean miss, which is good. I hate to wound these animals, so back out and grab something to eat and come up with a game plan for this afternoon. So they were bugling this morning. They might be doing the same thing tonight. So it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be in the 50s. Another great day in God's country. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the 2020 elk trip here, Colorado. Taking one last look here at the mountains before we roll out. We got the trailer all packed up, truck's ready to go. Got to hook up to it and head out. Boys are making some final walk around to see if we got anything left. But overall, it was a pretty good trip here. We were able to get the one bull. Russ got some opportunities as well. So we got a long trip back. We'll probably get to far end of Nebraska today and then travel the rest tomorrow morning. So It was a good trip. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Looking forward to next year already.